Hello, this is J.R. Wagner. Now that you have a Gmail account, I'm going to go over how to set up your blog. First thing you need to do is log into Gmail and then visit blogger.com, and that will take you to this page. And then you want to click on New Blog if you don't have any existing blogs. And here's where you have the opportunity to enter a title. You can change all this later, so the title is arbitrary at this point. And the blog address also you can change later. And it will actually tell you whether or not the address is available, which is kind of cool. Alright, once you have one, you click Create Blog. And that will bring you back to this page, and there is the new blog. If you click on View Blog, it will show you what your blog looks like. And there are no posts. So let's click the home button over here, and we need to do a little editing to get it where we want it. So if we go to the drop down arrow all the way down to settings, and then over here on the left we have some options for the setup. Click on, where are we going with this? Posts and comments, that's right. This is important. It's okay to let anyone comment, but you want to moderate these comments. This is a very effective tool in avoiding cyberbullying. People sometimes will get on and read something and then post negative comments about it, which you don't want for your students. So you can moderate all the comments, have them emailed to your new Gmail account that you created that way, or wherever else you want, and that way you can choose whether or not the students actually see these comments. And I would say, save your settings. I would only keep the positive comments. You want the experience to be positive for your kids. Okay, once you save the settings, this interface here, it allows you to create a description for your blog, which will show up on your homepage. So I would go over this with your kids and let them help you out. It's a fun part, creating the title and the description. Again, this is all in the settings. So you can always change your blog title, your blog address, all in the settings there. In the template is where you get the look and feel for your blog. And I would go with simple at first. You can scroll through, check out the backgrounds and the color, themes. I like books, so I tend to default to a book type background. And again, if you want to, you can allow your kids to all decide on a template. So now if you view the blog, you have your template in place with the background and the colors. You have your blog description up there and your blog name at the very top. And click on the design button and it brings you back to the main page. Okay, back at the main page, there are some other settings you can tinker with here. If you go to layout, it basically shows you obviously the layout of the blog, and here's another spot where you can change the title, the description, and you can actually also change the picture that goes behind your title and description. And I just chose a random one here. It's probably not the greatest picture because the text is kind of hard to read, but if you click on the preview button, it'll open a window and still have the same template, still the same title and description, but now you have an image in the background which kind of personalizes it. And once you find a picture that you like, just click on save. And one other thing you can do here that I think is important is if you find the text gadget, and this allows you to add a detailed description about the subject of your blog and the target audience, so that when people go looking for something to read, it's going to pull from these keywords to help them find, a topic, and it'll show up down there at the bottom below your picture, more description about my blog. Again, you can edit that right here in the layout view. Change that some of the things about the text, but not much. You can't change the text size in this interface.